don't know. Eric looks like he's in a killing mood.
No, he would never.
Do I? Is that a mood? Do I give off kill vibes sometimes? I'm curious now.
Yeah, when you show up late and you're like, yeah, how's everyone doing? And then you lean your forehead towards the camera, it says, yeah, this shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're all dead. Okay.
Oh, rip.
Plausible. I'm very curious to know.
I am all the way back at the car stealing mirrors, so I am not currently immediately threatened.
Okay. Well, again, sorry I'm late, but we are all here, so let's go ahead and get started. Who would like to recap?
What even is that question? You know,
like, we floated away in a hot air balloon after we realized a second flood was incoming. Dog almost got swept away in the water, and Cat also did not have the easiest time getting up into the balloon, but we got there with only the balloon kind of flying away without us at first. But we got in, we floated away to safety just before the wave came crashing through. And we did not figure out how to operate the balloon, and so we flew it, or we were flown, passively directly into a thunderstorm. And lightning hit the balloon and caught half of it on fire. And then we spent a comical amount of time trying to play games with Dog to get them to bust open what we didn't know the containers, but it was wine bottle or like some wine containers, which eventually happened. And then we used the spilled wine to douse the flames for the most part. And we also accidentally figured out how to operate the balloon and got it up out of the thunderstorm. Then we did some peering around. We figured out where we were headed, or I think Cat spotted some birds and was like, those birds are going someplace, we should go that place. And Lemur figured out how to direct us with the wind currents. So we did, and we ended up coming to where the birds were going, which was this very high mountaintop above the water. And there are people smell. I think Dog determined that it smelled like people in that direction. And there are definitely some human structures here. So we landed it down there. Dog and Cat successfully tying us off essentially around among the cars with ropes so the balloon doesn't fly away. And then Dog went to the building. Cat was kind of splitting the difference between Lemur and Dog, and Lemur was stealing all the car's side mirrors and failing to get inside of an F-350 to steal their Mardi Gras beads on the rear view. And right as that was happening, did Dog like knock on the door or bump into the door or do something to like announce her presence?
Exactly.
Okay, I thought so. And then the door was opened by a little robot that extended a little electrified hand prong thingy towards Dog, and that was where we left off.
Cool, fantastic. So let's everybody roll initiative, which is going to be a dexterity check, and put in the chat for me whether you got a fail, success, hard success, or extreme success.
You said it was dexterity, that's the rule?
Correct.
Okay.
I got a regular success.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, roll with friends, Ray. I don't know if you want to activate one.
Yeah. I got success. I'm gonna initiative check. Here's the link.
Thank you. I also got a regular success.
Cool.
Thank you. I love this roll dice with friends. I mean, I miss rolling physical dice, but I love this too.
Yeah, I was kind of suspicious, I would say, when Ken initially brought this to my attention, but I kind of dig it now.
Yeah. I always have like a slight, because I don't know what algorithm they're using in the background for randomness. So I'm always
Yeah.
like, but
Well, here's my thing about randomness is so random.org uses atmospheric noise for its
Mhm.
randomness. Every other computer program like Excel or whatnot, it's all ones and zeros. So like on a pretty fundamental level, you don't get randomness from most
right.
computers,
Right. Yeah.
which, as long as you know that's what you're getting into, that's fine. Okay, dog, how did you do? Fail, okay.
My penchant for being technically correct is going to be superseded by Eric's need to facilitate this initiative roll.
Say that again? My volume's turned down, I guess.
My need to be technically correct is going to be superseded by your need to facilitate this initiative roll.
Right.
But your
Yeah, we
your
got
rant about randomness,
adventures to have here, you guys. We gotta get
yeah,
going.
the rant about randomness was garbage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the bad guys got an extreme success, so they beat out all of you.
This
Okay,
is fine.
so yeah, exactly. This is fine. So this robot dog kind of comes out of the door, not very big, maybe a couple feet high. Um, Definitely, mechanical in nature, alien looking to all of you. And it extends its little electricity zapper at
Zapper.
Dog, who is, after all, right there.
No.
Um, okay. I'm sorry, I just need to reacquaint myself with Call of Cthulhu combat mechanisms, which I packed all of my books away, so I only have the online forums, which is sometimes not always easiest. Okay, dog. So it's going to extend this little electric zapper towards you. You have the option to dodge, which would use your dodge skill, or you could fight back, which would use your fighting brawl skill. And the consequences for each of those is if you just dodge, you win ties, so you minimize the risk of injury, but you don't injure the mechanical dog itself. If you fight back, you have the opportunity potentially to injure it.
Oh, well, dog says "Woo," and gets out of the way.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead and roll your dodge skill.
That's in the chat.
Okay, cool. All right, now I'm having to interpret the roll with friends thing. So it says on a D10 it got an 8 and a 6. That's an 86, presumably.
Or you
Well,
can
Oh,
do
fine.
a
you guys have a D100. How'd you
yeah,
do
the
these?
D100 is the far right. It's where it's two pieces.
Oh, cool. Okay. Um, all right. Well, we'll call that 86, and now I'll know for the future. So this mechanical thing also failed, but since you chose to dodge, you win ties. So it extends this little electric zapper thing. You skip out of the way. Okay, we're gonna move on to Cat. Both Cat and Lemur see this nonsense happening here. That there's this thing that is attacking Dog.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of bound my. Well, just boom. I came prepared. Oh no, the blurring.
Amazing.
The blurring.
Amazing.
Uh, I'm going. These are very hot, actually. But I'm going to kind of bound over the cars towards dog. And I'd like to, as I'm gonna go. Do my classic to to lemur. Uh, and then as I'm bounding over to dog, kind of continuing like that. And I'd like to cast motivational speech to try to give us some
Yeah.
health in this moment.
I think that sounds
That
fantastic.
sounds great. I would love some.
Go ahead and
additional-
roll.
Oh, I rolled for this.
You got to roll
Okay.
your skill.
I
Yep.
must roll.
You got to get under a
must-
70 here.
I must roll these dice. I do.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, that is
Excellent.
the medium success. The hard
Yep.
success. Okay.
Hard
Hard
success.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Love it. Cool. I don't think spells give you any benefit over,
Cool.
your regular success,
No, you
but
just gotta do the big
nonetheless, everyone is affected by Cat spurring you to positive action. Remind us what this does again.
In this mode, it gives you 2 bonus hit points. And
Cool.
I think I mean the spell itself does more things. It didn't.
I was gonna say you also get advantage on perception and related skills.
Yes. Oh, D&D, please. Okay, dot. Give me my information. Yeah, you get You get advantage on wisdom, and then ... Load. Please.
Yeah, you will notice that the Call of Cthulhu sheet has no spaces for buffs.
Right. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's only a downward spiral in Call of Cthulhu, realistic.
I mean, realistically,
The best you're gonna
yeah.
feel is the very beginning of the game.
Okay, so
It was
advantage
almost
on
frightening me.
perception
Cool.
things.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Kat, you bound over. You have a pretty good dexterity, so you have a good speed, so you could get to where dog is if you would like. Do you want to get that close to this thing, or do you want to be a little bit further away?
Oh, sorry. I forgot that's me. I want to get kind of close to it, but not like not in melee. But if this
Yeah,
was D&D,
okay.
I would want to be like 10
yeah,
feet
5
away or
feet,
something.
5 feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, like
Great.
a little block in between us. But
Okay, great.
I don't want to leave dog hanging.
Yeah. Okay, Cat does a little meowing. You all feel a little bit inspired, supported. Okay, Lemur, your head snaps over as you're like cranking this mirror out. You've got a stack, by the way. I don't know if it is clear. You've got like a stack of 5 mirrors at this point. I think also just visually remember there is this beam of sort of purplish light that's rising up from this building, and looking up, you see the moon not eclipsing the entire sky, but like 5 times bigger than it should be.
Gotcha.
Just looming up in the daytime sky above you. Yeah. So
Lemur
you
hearing
look
the
over.
yelp. Yeah, hearing
Yeah.
dog yelp and hearing cat like meow, meow, meow is gonna go bounding across the like roofs of all the cars in that
Okay.
direction.
Great.
Can he see can he get to where you can see the robot
Yes.
and dog?
Yes, you can get to see where you see it. You're not quite fast enough to get into.
That's fine.
melee.
I don't want to.
Okay.
From my vantage point on like a nearby car,
Yeah.
I would like to take one of my prized new shinies and
Yeah.
sadly fling it at the contraption.
I love that. Yeah, you've got a pretty decent throw skill.
So I'm gonna throw a mirror, a side mirror
Amazing.
at the contraption.
I love
If
that.
if I hit it, cool. If I miss it, it was definitely a distraction tactic. Actually, I'll use the roll with friends here. Let's see.
Yeah.
How there we go. Nope, that is not a success.
Cool. Okay. It dodges out of the way. You are down one of your precious mirrors. It shatters as it hits the cobblestones near this thing.
Lemur just looks longingly at the exploded side mirror.
Just one less mirror. Okay, fantastic. Dog, you're right in front of this thing that's like trying to zap you.
Well, I want to make sure this thing is not my friend. So
Okay.
I'm gonna greet with a play bow, and then I
Okay.
will leap on top of the thing, putting my paws on its shoulders or close
Yeah.
to the neck.
Cool.
Give it a friendly shove.
Okay, I love that. So do you want to do a maneuver here, or do you want to try to damage it? So you could knock it to the floor, you could try to disarm it, or you could seize and hold it.
I think probably knocking it over would be the safest
Yeah.
thing.
Like
Because,
tip it
Perfect.
over sideways.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I love that. Okay, so roll your brawl skill. They are going to fight back.
Oh no. Man, look at those rolls. Those are 2 fails. That was a bad greeting.
So you dog tries to jump on top of this thing, it like skitters a little bit out of the way, kind of crumples down on a rear leg, but then you see it like unnaturally the way that it moves, like spins its leg to brace it and push back up against you. Um, you think, I mean, is this thing playing? It's plausible this thing is playing with you.
Yeah.
It hasn't hurt you yet. It's like, yeah, like you try to tumble it over, it didn't tumble over. Yeah, this could absolutely be playtime.
Some dogs come in real hot, you just.
Right. No, exactly. Some dogs do. I think dog immediately though clocks that dogs interact with the world through their mouths. Like that's how they go through their day.
Yeah.
This thing is not doing that. It doesn't even have like after you jump on it and you like belatedly realize like, hey, aren't we supposed to like mouth each other? You realize that this thing doesn't have a mouth to mouth you with, which is very unusual in your experience.
I wonder if that hurts.
Okay, back at the top, bad guys go. It's gonna try to zap dog again. Dog, you gonna brawl it out or dodge?
Oh, dodge. Yeah. That's a fun
Cool.
game.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That doesn't look like a success.
That is a fail. That's a big fail.
Okay. Um, Amazing. So it reaches out and you feel like this, like your body seizes up as you take 4 points of
Ooh.
non-piercing damage.
Oh, e-collar. E-collar.
Exactly. So you had 9 because you had 2 bonus points. So you're down to 5. But yeah, you're like spasmed as this thing zaps you.
Lovely.
Okay, Kat, you see the rapidly approaching disaster that this could be. That this little zappy thing is going to take out dog, which is
Mhm.
your biggest, toughest dude to
Mhm.
do anything.
Mhm. Yeah, that's not great. So is this thing like a robot of a human? So it's got
So
like legs.
No,
That's
it's let me it's the horrible dog
Is it like
let
the
me
dog from Black Mirror thing? Those little.
Yes. Yeah, a little bit bigger than that and not as like horrible, monstrous, deadly. But in that direction. Yeah, okay. It's one of these things. Hang on, I'll show you. Do, 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 do.
And while you're pulling it up, did
Yeah.
dog have to go up like a porch to get to this door, or like a stairs, or yeah, one of these things. Terrible.
Yeah, it's one of these horrible monstrous things. Um No, there's like a cobblestone pathway from the
Mhm.
parking lot to the front door that Dog approached.
Okay. And is this, I'm sorry, so many questions. Is this a house or is this
Fine.
like a facility?
It is a good question. The facade is it looks more like a house. So it's like
Mhm.
a stone facade. There's a doorway here. There's a couple of windows on either side of it. There's some windows on the second story. Where the beam of light is coming from is like deeper in. So
Mhm.
like you think that it's kind of two it's like two spaces. So there's this one that looks like more like a house sort of thing, and then there's probably like a facility or something that's deeper in here.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Sam, is that what you were thinking for?
When
It's
I
Goddard.
heard a dog, that was just the first place my brain went. That's the dog from Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, it's Goddard.
No, it is not. It is malevolent looking for sure.
Yeah.
Um and it seems intent on your destruction. So you know, this is
Crazy.
you might be able to like bypass it somehow, but it's
Yeah.
probably going to pursue you indefinitely.
Mm-hmm. If we can get through the door it came through and shut it in its face, it doesn't have thumbs.
Correct.
That's
But it
good.
did open the door.
Oh, that's fair. It did do that.
Yeah.
Is there a cliff's edge nearby we could
Yeah, it's what I'm wondering.
bump it
There
off?
is, yeah, you absolutely no, so you guys are up on this mountain. So the parking lot, like the side of the parking lot just like falls off. The little walkway, there is a pretty steep drop. It's like 10-15 feet away from where the action is happening right here.
Got
So
it.
you're not like immediately adjacent. But yeah, if you could like move this thing somehow to close to the edge, you could potentially kick it off.
Yeah, I kind of want to either do that or get its little leggies all tangled up with either
Yeah.
the cliff or the rope. I don't know what would be easier. But the first thing I want to do is I want to get it off of Dog. And I don't know what it would be, but I want to try to make it follow me. Maybe it and Dog follow me so I can lead it to wherever we're going to go.
Yeah, it will
Oh,
probably
okay.
follow dog. If you can get dog to follow you,
Yeah,
it
I
will
want to get
probably follow
Dog to
dog.
follow me. Dog's like a dog got I just witnessed Dog get shocked by this thing. And I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like and to Dog, I'm gonna try to do like the dog play pose, you know?
Okay.
Is what I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to do. Then I'm gonna kind of hop, just do some little hops on my little car that I'm at. Are we feeling more lucky with we went with Cliff first, so I'm gonna just if I'm gonna try to get Dog and I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna run back towards the cliff where we kind of crashed the balloon into.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so I know we
So
didn't crash the balloon
what do you
into a cliff.
want? Yeah, what do you want to have happen at the end of this?
Oh, at the end of this, I'm hoping Lemur also follows and that we somehow trip it or trick it, make it stumble
Okay.
over the
So
edge.
you're trying to
I'm
lure
trying to
it.
position it, yeah,
Okay,
for a
okay. Got
shoving
it,
of
got it,
some
got it.
kind.
Okay, cool.
Or
I
tripping.
think yeah, so there are a few things that can be done here mechanically.
Okay.
One
Mhm.
is we don't have the help action of Call of Cthulhu, but I'm more than happy to
Sure.
borrow it from D&D. So you can absolutely give Dog or anybody else the help action.
Mm,
If you want to try to lure this thing or dog, that's going to be like a charm or persuasion, which are not really cats'
yeah.
forte. Um, in terms of using the rope is in the parking lot
Mhm.
around a bunch of the car tires, so it's not particularly readily accessible. You could go back to the balloon and get more rope out of it. There's plenty of
Mhm.
rope there, if that would be helpful for you. Or I mean, you know, Dog had like slightly unbalanced this thing. You could potentially try to just like whack whack whack, like go up and like cat box it, you know, like that kind of thing,
Got it.
and drive it further. So that's kind of what I'm seeing as your options.
Well, I think out of all those options, the best thing that I would be good at is try to whack it towards a cliff edge if I could. Like
Okay.
try to get up to it, try to convince dog
Yep.
that yeah, we're gonna push this thing. This is the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're whacking it. In
Okay,
our way. And
cool.
I'm just gonna whack it, try to get it to a cliff.
Okay, great.
Or at least start it because I feel like
yeah.
I'm not stronger than a
Yeah.
robot.
No, that's great. Go and give me a brawl check.
That was the best thing I had.
It is going to try to dodge.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I rolled a 5!
Oh shit.
That's the best success.
Is that
That's
an
the,
extreme?
That's the extremest of successes.
Jesus. Whoa. Insane. Okay, great. So it tries to dodge. Now, sorry, I didn't clarify if you're trying to injure it or move it. It sounded like you were trying to move it.
My main goal here was like,
Yeah.
as much as I would love this to be damaged, the main goal was to get it to a cliff to start to
Yeah.
initiate topple plan.
Okay, cool. That's great. So you come up, you're like bat, 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 bat. It's like trying to get out of the way. You like get in its like optical sensor range, and you just are like fucking with it. And it's backing up, trying to reestablish visual continuity. But you keep going. You're like hopping on your back legs as you're pursuing this thing. Yeah, just
There's one
batting the
thing a
hell out of it.
cat's good at, it's getting in front of screens.
Right? I mean, on that extreme success, I'm going to say you get it all the way to the edge of the cliff here. So its back is to the cliff. You're right in front of it. Dog is about 15 feet away. Lemur is coming in. Okay, Lemur, that's you.
Just so that I remember the order of operations. Is dog right after me? Can I like set dog up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
I would like to if I could assist dog in here's how I would like to do this. I would like to mechanically, I'd like to like aid dog in his ability to like push this thing off the cliff.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another one of my shinies, and instead of throwing it at it, I'm going to try to like angle it and like blind it so it can't see dog coming.
Yeah.
I'm going to like reflect the sun into his eyes, because that was a thing that happened with the mirror in the movie, as it was like shining and cat was chasing it. So I'd like to like mirror it in the eyes and blind it so that dog has a good like clear straight shot and can just shove him right off.
Cool. I love that. You will definitely give him the help action. If you want to make a roll on sleight of hand, if you succeed, I'll give you even better odds for dog.
Cool. I will try my sleight of hand. I've got a 40. Yeah, 40 sleight of hand. So we'll give that a go.
Cool.
That's a 20. That's a hard success.
Hey!
On the nose, hard success.
Yep. On the nose. You get your mirror. I'm gonna say you've got like one in each hand.
Yeah, I've got one in each hand.
Like, yeah.
I'm just like bounding up onto the top of the cars to get the perfect angle to just like blind him right in the eye sensors.
Yes, I love that. Okay, great. Okay, dog, you see what's happening. This thing is staggered towards the edge of the cliff by Cat. Lights are shining in his eyes from Lemur. What do you want to do here?
Well, that thing is
you've discerned, after being injured, you've discerned that it is not playtime.
Yeah, definitely not a dog.
Not a dog.
This is not training time. So
no.
I'm gonna smack it in its face parts with my butt.
Okay, great. Love that. Go ahead and do your fighting brawl roll with advantage. It is going to fight back at you.
That's 2 misses.
Okay, great. It also missed. So, dog, you're going up trying to like bat at it. It's like trying to zap you. Neither of you are able to get an advantage. Although I did say I was going to give you a bonus because Lemur rolled and got a hard success. So go ahead and roll another, so triple advantage here.
Ooh. Ooh, a triple.
Yeah, fully
Let's see.
blinded.
Ooh,
It's
though.
another
Fully blinded.
17.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, dog, you're just not able to take advantage of this. Like going from play mode to attack mode, it's like, oh, this is
Yeah.
I'm conflicted. I'm not sure what's happening here. All right, back at the top. This thing's gonna actually, it sees cat as the bigger threat right now. So it is gonna try to zap cat. Cat, you can either choose to dodge or you can try to brawl to fight back.
I'm a dodge.
Okay, love it. Go ahead and roll your dodge for me.
Ooh,
Nice.
that is a extreme success.
Which is
Ooh,
good because
amazing.
it also rolled probably an
Also
extreme.
rolled quite
Ooh.
it also got an extreme success, but since you were dodging, you win ties.
Oh, that's so
Insane.
stressful. This game is stressful.
At 9 on the attack there
Oh.
is scary. Extremes are very bad
Jeez,
if you
extremes
are
are
getting attacked.
rough.
I'm
rough.
scared.
I'm
This thing like goes right for you with its little electric hand. Cat, you see this like buzzing electricity come towards you. You like feint and dodge and go the other way, and it just manages to miss you. Okay, amazing. Cat amazingly did not get zapped. All right, Cat, that's your turn.
I guess I'll keep hitting it. It's on the edge, so I'm just gonna hit and see what
Uh-huh.
happens.
Okay,
Give it
cool.
give it a
What do you
give it a-
want to accomplish here?
I wanted to go over the but maybe I can help. But Lemur can maybe help dog. I don't know if I'm better to help or better to just attack. I guess I'll just attack. I'm gonna just try to push it over the edge.
Okay, cool. This is going to be a brawl skill. It is going to try to zap you when you do this, so it's also going to roll its fight skill.
I'm very scared.
So there's the potential for damage here for you.
This is
Yeah,
very
if you
stressful.
if you leave a contested brawl. Hey, that looks good.
Hey, that is a success.
Holy shit! Incredible.
Just a normal success.
Yeah, but it failed its fight. So Cat, I imagine you do the like weaving thing between its legs, you
Yeah.
know, that was like notorious for tripping up people.
Mhm.
And this robot is not designed for like, yeah, having a cat weave between its legs. It stumbles, takes an adverse step, one of its feet hits into blank air. Its weight shifts and it tumbles down the mountainside.
Yay! I pop back up. Meow, meow.
Dog's very tough.
Amazing.
Lemur comes skipping across the cars over to see you guys, like
As per
just
usual,
looking
you
very
get the
worried.
cat. You get the cat hug. Each of you each get one. Little round.
You guys do see dog has some burns on him. Don't know that you can do anything about that, but he looks kind of hurt.
Get some
Can
licks.
I like give him a little like smooth down the fur? Can I do any first aid to heal him?
I mean, you've got medicine for sure.
I've
You also
got
have pretty
both
good
medicine
first
and
aid.
first.
Yeah, you got.
I have
medicine
50.
and
I have a
first aid.
50 in first aid and a 30 in medicine. So
100%. I love that. Yeah, go ahead and roll your first aid.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can like help out in any way. Actually, yeah, I'll just keep using the dice roller so everybody sees it.
Yeah.
Oh nope, not with an 80. 82.
You get only
My first aid
kisses.
is yeah.
Don't worry about it because
If it was like burns or something, you know, we have saliva or something, but
Yeah.
with like with like
Right,
electrical burns,
right.
I don't know that there's much the lemur knows how to fix. He's probably never seen electrical burn.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, well,
I will. So first aid is not successful. Medicine could be successful. You would need appropriate equipment and supplies, which
Yeah,
from
right
Lemur's
now I
point
doubt
of
we
view
have.
would be like salves and that sort of thing, which you don't have right now, but maybe you might find.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind if we can find anything.
Cool.
Right.
That's pretty awful for Lemur to do, but
Edge.
dog is a rugged survivor, and it's going to take a moment to lick his butt.
Oh yeah, a dog can heal himself, I suppose, right? No reason not to. Do
Maybe,
you
I
want
don't know. But he definitely can lick his own butt.
Yeah, he can definitely. I mean, if he can lick his own butt, he can lick his own wounds. Yeah, if you want to do cure wounds, you can go ahead and roll that.
Whoa, you actually.
It's extreme success.
Hey.
Oh yeah, okay.
hey,
Nice.
We'll say max max
Hey.
healing on that. So dog, you lick yourself back up to your max hit points. So you don't get the temporary from motivational speech, but you're back at 7.
Cool.
Excellent.
Wild. Great. Okay, so you guys are standing on the threshold of the entrance into this building. You see the water. You can see the water from where you are. It is still slowly rising. It's not as rapid, but as you're watching, you do appreciate like this cliff gets covered in water, etc. So you think that probably even this high point is not going to be safe for long. There's dozens of flocks of birds spinning around this mountaintop. You see seagulls, you see hawks, you see senator birds, you see all sorts of birds that normally would not be, together, but that are wheeling around here in sort of a cacophony of confusion. This beam of purple light going up, you know that humans, you haven't seen any people, which is a serious bummer to dog, and even cat. I would say you feel a little bit sad that you're like, what happened to my person?
Mhm.
And yeah, there's this building in front of you here.
And the light is coming out of the top of the building. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yeah. So I think as you guys were coming in on the balloon, you didn't track a lot of details, but you saw that basically there was this like house kind of structure by the parking lot, and then sort of behind it was this larger sort of dome type structure where the light is illuminating from.
Well, now that the robo dog is not guarding the door, I'm gonna like do the little sideways shuffle over towards the door and take a look
Cool.
inside.
Okay, great. Yeah, you do a little sideways shuffle, look in. Um, there's a hallway here, and then a archway to the left and the right. There's some stairs going up to a second level, and then the hallway ends, and there's a door on the right. So there's basically four egresses from here: archway right and left, stairs up, door at the end to the right.
Which way has the food?
Oh, that's such a good question, dog. Go ahead and give me a spot. Actually, no, I want a listen check from use your listen skill. It's the same as your sense skill.
Okay, cool.
He smells burnt dog hair.
I was gonna say exactly. Yeah, dog. Yeah, having been zapped recently, you're sniffing, and you're getting burnt dog smell. You're getting wet dog. You're getting wet cat a little bit. Yeah, there's all kinds of conflicting things here. You're getting bird poop. Nothing smells nice. Yeah, lots of bird poop.
Okay, yeah, I'll just content myself with that.
Cool. Dog, you walk over off the kind of walkway up to the main door here. There's a bunch of bird poop. You happily roll around in it. Okay. Lemur, the hallway out. Cat, what's Cat up to?
I guess I will. I'll kind of cat slink in. And I'm just gonna go to the closest door, if that's either of the archways to the left or right, whichever
Yeah.
one just is closer. Probably
Okay.
to the left, I guess, if they're equidistant.
Yeah.
And I'll just try. If it's latched, I can't do anything, but I'm just gonna try to give it a little nudge.
Yeah.
Forehead nudge.
So the archways are just archways.
Oh,
There's
they're
no
just open
doors on them.
archways. I see.
There's a door, yeah, to the end on the right. But yeah, you go through the archway to the left. Kat, this looks like prime solar sunning time room. There's like a nice big window here.
Oh.
There's a couple of comfy couches to like
Oh.
curl up on. It's a little bit dusty, a little bit unused. You don't see any, people or anything like that here. But it's been a while since you've been comfortable. It was really, back when you were with your human and sort of took over their bed that you were
Mhm.
comfortable. But this is looking comfy. I think I'm going to need
Ooh.
that to make a power check for me, please.
That is a success. Just a normal
Okay,
success.
cool. So even though there is this siren song of comfort and sun and warmth, you can decide what you do with this.
I mean, I think I will step into a little sunbeam just for a quick second. Maybe I'll resist the urge to loaf. But I do just like a little, I'll just get in there and I'll just do a solid stretch.
Awesome.
It's just
Okay, Lemur, you see Cat go in, disappear to the archway to the left. Dog is rolling in bird poop.
Lemur is like confused how we've immediately lost the plot already. And it's just like, what are we doing?
It's
So
nice.
Lemur's gonna go out to Dog, who is now covered in bird poop, and like, "Wah, pa, 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 pa," just on either side of his face, and like, and then do the little like hop back towards the door, like, and like hop back inside and glare over at Cat like.
Fantastic. Great. You go whack, 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 to Dog, go and glare at Cat. And yeah, I imagine the two of you eventually like come together and come hang out with Lemur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lemur's like, we
Cat,
got a
what is
thing we're
Lemur's
trying
problem?
to
Jeez.
do.
So weird.
Yeah,
So-
dog comes over and is like, what? I was rolling in bird. There was good bird poop that needed to be rolled in.
Lemur skips over to the door, to the one door. Is it latched?
Yeah, Lemur, you can reach up with your little opposable thumbs and maybe manipulate it. Go ahead and give
Lemur's
me
gonna grab it. Is it the like lever handle, or is it like a like a
No,
knob
it's
handle?
it's a knob
Right.
kind of thing.
Lemur's gonna grab the knob and see if he can like roll his body to like pull it with
Cool.
him. What do
Yeah.
I need to roll?
This is gonna be sleight of hand.
All right. Sleight of hand is a 40. Nope. 94. It's not a
Ooh,
critical fail,
brutal.
but only just.
Oh man. Great. You're like swinging and you just like can't get the leverage. You realize like you're just too small to do this on your own.
No, I don't want Lemur to feel bad. So I'm going to share my spells and roll on Lemur.
Can I dodge?
I was gonna say, is this a good thing or yeah?
Yeah. Lemur's gonna
Give me a
dodge. My dodge
dodge.
is where's dodge? 50.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cool. Dog is helpfully sharing the bird poop smells and is rolling on you, Lemur, as you're trying to get this door open, which is like, clearly the direction that you want to go in, sort of thing.
Okay. Does the I can't get through the door. Does the balcony that we had seen from outside, is it on that side
Yeah.
of the building?
So it would be up the stairs.
Yeah, it's up the stairs, but is it like
yeah.
up the stairs on the back side of the building where we're trying to go, or is it like on a different side?
No. So yeah, that's a good question. Let me see if I can draw this for you guys.
Oh, whiteboard.
I
Okay.
was trying to think if I can just go off the balcony and end up in the backyard instead.
Yeah.
Eric, your whiteboard skills have improved markedly.
Yeah, well, Zoom is also being less dumb. Okay, so this is parking lot. This is the house building. The balcony is here.
Okay, so it's kind of on the front side.
Yeah, that's the main door. There's the hallway here with these doorways. This is like the parlor room where Kat was sunning themselves. There's door here. There's stairs there.
Okay.
So that's what you guys are working with. Is that helpful?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are there any windows?
Yeah, there's windows mostly on the front side of the building. In the parlor room where Kat found, there were also some side windows.
Okay.
But you guys haven't explored really more than that. Oh, great, dog. Go ahead and give me a listen check here.
I'm really good at that. That's a success.
Dog, you go up and smell the doorknob. In addition to Lemur's sweaty hands, you do smell some human scent on this doorknob. So you think that people are that way.
But the doorknob definitely smells worse than Lemur does now.
Yeah, no, Lemur smells good now. Lemur's yeah, like bird poop on you, bird poop on Lemur. Everyone is except for Cat, everyone's winning.
Fantastic. It's time to scratch this door.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah, that's great. While Dog is working on the door, what's Cat up to seeing all of this action?
I think like I'm in a new house, so I'm kind of doing the thing where I'm like, I flatten myself against the wall and I'm kind of trailing the outline or the perimeter. And so at this time, I've walked myself into the archway on the right that we haven't gone in yet.
Okay, cool. This looks like a room that your person would often chase you out of, which you always thought was very rude of them.
That was very rude.
Yeah, your human would not let you get up on things because there's all kinds of good stuff to get up on here.
Yeah, I see some
There's like
counters, some
high,
cabinets.
yeah, there's like
Yeah.
high levels, there's like multiple levels. It is a great place to like get up where you can see everything else. It's a library. So there are books, there are
If only I
shelves,
could read.
there's bookshelves that you can hop up on top of, all kinds of great things. Not as good sunlight as the last room you were in, so you're not like lulled into, lingering here. But yeah, there's good high places to get to.
Is there anything that kind of jumps out? I mean, I don't know how to read, so these things are all just kind of
No.
but okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's just a
No, you
standard
don't know how to
room.
read, but you do know, you're all about like marking shit to make it yours, right?
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
and your human would commonly be having one of these things open, and you're like, that page is mine, and that page is mine, and that page is mine,
Yeah.
you had to make sure each individual page in this thing that they were using was
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with like what these objects are. They're things to be marked. And you see that there are a couple of these that are open around some chairs, as if whatever person was there had been reading them, sort of, and they had to kind of leave mid-read.
Got it. I'll go mark those.
I was gonna
take a
say
look.
nothing
It
in
means
here
like,
smells like you, so that's
yeah, I'll
that's
fix
an
that. I'll
upfront.
remedy that.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, yeah.
I probably won't do the whole room, just but I'll get
Uh-huh.
it going, as it were.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Good. Give me a spot hidden check here.
Yeah. Ooh, terrible work. Terrible work. I'm afraid that
Eh,
is a failure.
that's okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you're focused on doing your thing,
Yeah.
making sure that all this smells like you. You do see there are like some symbols and images and stuff on these pages. But yeah, they don't mean very much to you.
Yeah.
Great.
But they do
Okay.
belong to me now, so.
Yes. Okay, Lemur, you're going
Oops.
up the stairs, presumably to the second story.
Well, no, if the balcony's on the front side, then no. I'm
Yeah,
gonna wander
okay.
around and see if I can figure out where Cat disappeared to.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you see Cat.
Cat has already lost the plot yet again.
I have not lost the plot.
In
I am
Lemur's mind, Cat
investigating.
has already.
I am investigating, and I'm also claiming this place for us to live in. I'm thinking of the
Right?
future.
Cat is making important discoveries.
Yes.
Yeah, Lemur's
dare
like,
you.
I just got everyone back. Where did Cat go? And it goes off to find Cat. And I presumably spots you like rubbing your face on a book and being like, but why? And so
Yeah,
Lemur's gonna hop up on the desk and like,
cool. Yeah, Ray, did you have something?
I think as experimental theater goes, this has been really fun. This is also exactly like every role playing session ever, where nothing is on fire at the moment, so we just need to pee on anything and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, great. Dog, go ahead and give me let's see. Actually, just give me a strength check on this as you're scratching the door.
Check. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
No.
Brutal.
We're not gonna do this door.
Yeah, dog, you're like going up trying to scratch the door, and you just cannot get purchase on this thing. Like your paws just kind of sadly slide down the door as you're trying to get to where you think there might be people in that direction.
Well,
just want to point out that's the second time Dog's rolled a 98 in the last like 3 rolls. 2 out of the last 3 rolls were 98.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
Well, Dog will lay down dejectedly with snout directly at the base of the door.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, Lemur, you go into this room. You see Cat marking a bunch of stuff. I don't think for Lemur this room like means very much.
Not really. Lemur's not really been in civilization.
Exactly.
Lemur just collects the detritus that civilization leaves behind.
Yes. Which, holy shit, there is all kinds of good stuff in here. There's like a little brass tubular thing over on this shelf. There's a little sphere on a stand over on this shelf. There's a little like wire mesh thing over on that shelf. Like there's some good collectibles in here, Lemur.
What's the shiniest thing that is small enough that I could carry it away?
Ooh, good question. The shiniest thing is probably, yeah, like this well polished, glimmering tubular structure on a shelf, sort of halfway up one of the bookshelves.
I'm gonna try to clamber up there and bring that down.
I'll love it. Go and give me a climb check.
Oh, wait, I guess, yeah, I keep forgetting we're using the dice roller here. Let's,
I mean, do whatever
Yeah.
you like.
Follow your
50.
heart. Do what you like.
Nice.
so that is standard success.
Cool. You scramble up, grab it. It's it's reasonable size, so it's not exactly a one-handed thing for you, but you can grab it with both hands.
Yeah, I have to like
easily.
set down my side mirrors to go do this.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I mark the
But yeah,
side mirrors while he's gone.
you do what?
I mark the side mirrors while he's gone.
Oh yeah, these are my side mirrors.
He can hold
Yeah,
them
so
though.
you grab that and scamper on down. You realize looking at this thing in the side mirrors that you can't you can't you can't bring them both. Like they're too bulky. They're all very shiny though.
Mm.
Lemur's gonna go like set this by the door, go over to the doorway and like set it down carefully,
Okay.
and like,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna go pick up his side mirrors again because
Okay. Cool.
one big shiny or like 5 small
Yeah.
very shinies. He'll take the 5 small very shinies over the one
sure.
big shiny. So he's leaving
Yeah.
it there by the door in case we have time
Uh-huh.
to come get it later.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Like
Love it.
he's leaving it over basically at the archway.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
He's gonna like set it down by the archway and then go back
Yeah.
and get his side mirrors.
Yep. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you were gonna like like move this thing, move this thing, move this thing, move this thing.
No, yeah, he's like setting it there, like, please be here when I come back.
Got it. Okay, cool.
But he's putting it in like a known place that he doesn't have to climb back up to get to. So like down
Right.
on the floor.
Yeah.
Preferably not somewhere dog's gonna knock it over by accident.
Yeah, that's always a consideration. Cool. You set that down, and as you do so, all of you feel a shuddering through this building. And it's deep. It's deep in the earth. This kind of crumbling, cratering, cracking sound and sensation. You see cracks crawl up along the wall. And you start to look around and think this building might crumble around you without too much more time.
Is there any way out of this room other than the archway we came through to get in?
There are windows, but they're closed.
Got it.
But realistically, the archway. I think for Lemur doesn't like interact with windows, so I think for Lemur it's the archway. So you're not in imminent danger of being like crushed or anything, but you feel this like deep tremor in the earth as you all realize that something is not right. And and that the humans have done something that makes things not right.
Ugh, humans destroying the planet like they usually do.
Lemur's gonna look at Cat, and then there's like a momentary pause, and then Lemur goes and like does the like again the little like with the kind of bounding sideways hop, and is gonna go right out the door of right out the arch and up the stairs to the second floor. Because in Lemur's mind, up in the trees is safety, elevation is safety, so he's going up.
Yeah.
I'll pad my way after Lemur, and I'll give a to dogs to let them know we're still around.
Cool. Okay, dog, you're still I imagine dog on that critical fail is just still like obsessed with this door, just like scratch. It's just not getting you anywhere.
I think it's sadder than that. Eric.
Is it?
Dogs
How is
accepted
it?
that he is
Yeah.
never getting through this door.
Yeah. Dog is very, very lamely
No,
keeping
no.
pressed against the crevice.
Oh, my heart.
Poor dog.
No.
Yeah, just like a sad paw, like when dogs realize like, oh, their person's never ever coming back, even though they'll be back in like 5 hours. And they're like, oh.
I must hug my dog now because I'm sad.
Hey,
Pretty,
Rudy.
I'd let you through any door.
Amazing.
He's like, I was
Okay,
sleeping.
Lemur and Cat, you guys go bounding up the stairs to the second floor. There is a hallway here that goes to the right and the left. And you see some doors down both those hallways. Um, two doors to the right, two doors to the left. One of the doors to the right is open.
Considering my luck with the door earlier, I will go to the open door.
Okay, cool. Cat?
Um, well, I can't open it. I mean, I'll try to nudge the closed, one of the closed ones.
Okay, great.
Just because the floor is falling or the building's falling, I'm feeling scared trying to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
quick.
So you're not good at it. You only have a 10% on your sleight of hand, but Cat, you could technically
I could
try
give it
to
a go.
open a door.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm just thinking
just
when I was
just for clarity.
yeah. My cat when I was 3 locked us out of the apartment I was living with my parents because it hit the deadbolt just right and clicked
What?
it shut. And my dad had to
No
kick the
way.
door. Yeah, my dad had to kick the door down. And
Goddamn cats.
yeah.
Amazing.
That's
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'll if I can't nudge it, I
No.
will I'll give it a shot. Can't hurt, I say.
Yeah.
That's a sleight of hand. Wait, oh, I missed the button. Hold on. Whatcha? Ah, so
I
close.
mean,
Yeah.
if you want
I
it, if you
could.
got-
You could burn some luck on that.
Yeah, I could. I'm just scared, but sure,
You
I
don't
will
have
because the
to.
doors. No, I'm so curious. I will spend luck and make that a success.
Damn. Amazing. So Cat, you leap up. Initially you're sliding off of the knob, and then you desperately reach around with your hand and swing your body. The latch unlatches, opens up. We'll get to you in a second. Lemur, you went through the open door to the right. You look around. This seems like a musty place where humans sleep. Um, you smell kind of humanness. There's a window that lets in some light, but this does not seem like a natural place.
Okay. There's no egress from here, is there?
Correct. Nope, except for the window.
Can I tell? Am I familiar enough with glass to understand that that is not a permeable surface?
I don't think so, actually.
Okay. I was like, I'm going to try to go out that hole in the wall.
Yeah. I mean, it's right there, right?
Right. So Lemur's going to hop off the bed and just like
Yeah.
right into
Just
the window.
Go right into it. Okay, awesome. Go ahead and give me a dodge check, I think, for this.
That's a 1.
Holy shit. Damn. So
I don't know
so
what
Lemur,
happens with that, but
yeah, I mean that's a critical success. That's amazing. You launch yourself at this hole in the wall, and you hit something that you don't understand completely, but you're not able to get through it. You thankfully did not crack your skull on whatever this hole in the wall is. Um, and on that critical success, I will say, Lemur, you fully grasp the concept of Windows at this point.
what is this magic?
And you actually do look out. So this is like a sliding glass window that opens out to the balcony. So
Okay.
again, on the critical success, I will say you recognize that there is like a mechanism that one could open this magical invisible wall. And get out on the balcony if that's what you chose to do.
Okay. Do I have any grasp of what such a mechanism would be?
Oh yeah, again on that, like that's a critic. I'm gonna give you so much about this sliding glass door. Like you like get to it, you're like, oh, there's like a lever thing here, and I can yank it and pull it. Yeah, you grok this thing completely.
All right. Lemur's gonna try to like pull on whatever that lever thing is.
Yeah, you throw the latch, you can pull the sliding glass door open, no problem.
Awesome. Lemur looks out on the balcony at Freedom. Is this big enough for Dog to get through?
Yes.
Okay. Lemur's gonna hop back down and run over to out to the hallway to like see if Cat's there and try and like point Cat to the like chitter at Cat.
Cat is actually nowhere to be seen at this point. But let's pause there for Lemur's action. Go back downstairs. Dog, I imagine you're still sadly pawing the door. Yeah. Um, I will say, in addition, at this point, without a check, since you're close enough and you're sad enough, Dog, there are delicious smells on the other side of this door. Like there are snacks, there are sausages.
Barking. It's frustrated barking now.
Frustrated barking. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Barking.
Got to get some snacks. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Kat, you miraculously swung this door open. You find yourself in a short hallway, about 10 feet. No lights on. There's only throughout this whole thing, the only light that you guys are getting is from the windows. There's no internal illumination. So it's a fairly dark hallway. Your pupils expand. Your tapetum lucidarum picks up all the reflected light. It's a short hallway, about 10 feet, and it goes to another door. This door looks different than the doors that you've encountered in the house. It is made of metal, and instead of a handle sort of thing, it has like a wheel that you interpret would be the opening mechanism. So Kat, you kind of find this mysterious hallway, and based on your like geographic understanding and where you are, like you think that this door would open into that dome sort of thing that the purple light was coming out of.
Awesome. Wheels are hard. I'm going to
Yes.
start meowing like when a cat has a toy and wants you to come to it.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's just meow, 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 nonstop. Meow until everyone arrives. Meow, 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 meow,
Lemur was already looking for Cat anyway, so this
Yeah.
clock's
meow, meow.
Yeah, Lieber, you exit your room. You hear Cat meowing continuously and mournfully at this thing, and you go across the hall and see what Cat is looking at.
what do I find? Do I have any concept of what this crazy thing is?
Yeah, it's a door. It has a wheel on it. I think based on your experience with the like handle sorts of things that you've manipulated, you think, like if in doubt, turn, basically.
Yeah. Lemur's gonna climb up onto the wheel since this
I
is
would also
infinitely
say
more
it does
grabbable.
not it does not pass your you realize that the door downstairs that you failed to open was just because you didn't have very much leverage.
Mhm.
And if you could stand on Dog's back, that would dramatically improve your likelihood of success with something like this.
Okay, then I will run downstairs to Dog.
Cool.
I'll look at Cat
I'll
and be like,
follow. Oh no,
and
I
I'll
will
run
not
down to
follow.
Cat.
I'll stay.
Okay.
Or run downstairs.
I'll
to
follow
Dog.
anyways. I'm a cat. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I was
be a
gonna
cat.
say, are you
Yeah.
really
What?
listening?
Excuse me?
Lemur's trying to get you to stay, but then you just
No.
follow anyway. Like, yeah.
No, I was gonna go get Dog in a second anyway, so I'm gonna come with you. My plan.
Cool. You guys go downstairs. You see Dog, and you've heard him, barking at this closed door.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Um, I would like to go over to Dog and like just give him a little like clumsy pat on the head, like it's
Yeah.
okay, buddy, come on. And then like back away and look at him.
Look at Lemur. Look at the door.
I was gonna say Lemur doesn't have sausages. You think sausages are on the other side of this door?
Sausages.
And Lemur like starts backing away and like dog intently staring at the door still.
I was gonna say, Lemur, go ahead and give me a let's see. We don't have insight. Go ahead and do psychology.
Sure. Okay, a 30. That's a 20.
Damn. Amazing. You intuit what's happening here is that there's something that Dog wants on the other side of this door. You might be able to redirect his attention, but I think your experience with Dog is that Dog tends to get hyper focused on things, and is not really focused on like what Libra considers to be mission critical activities. So you think that while you might be able to pull him off this task, maybe it would just be easier to like get him in the door and let him do what he wants to do, and then be able to redirect him, or whatever he wants in there, use that as incentive to get him to do something useful.
If Dog is laying down by the door, can I go climb on top of Dog's back and try to
Yeah.
get this door open from a
Yeah,
better
absolutely.
angle?
Yes, much better leverage. Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Dog, are you cool with Lemur climbing on you? Cool. Yeah, go ahead and give your sleight of hand with advantage this time.
Right. All right. You know what? I have luck for a reason. We're gonna spend. Oh gosh, how many is that? My sleight of hand is 40, so that'll be 14 points of luck.
Oof.
And get that to a success.
Get the dog his sausages.
All right, so I managed to wrangle the door open.
Yep. You managed to grab on with your opposable thumbs, swing yourself around. The door opens. Dog, you push your way in. This is a food preparation area, and there are some delicious smells all over the place. Dog, specifically, someone left some delicious sausage, like just up on the counter. I mean, it's for you.
Can I try and race Dog for the sausages?
No.
Oh God, yes. I love that.
No.
Go ahead and give me dexterity checks, both of you.
All right, 50 is my dex.
Kat, you see all this unfold. What's going on for Kat here?
That's an extreme success on mine. How is yours? Is yours also extreme?
I had a hard success.
Oh,
That's
that's so
close.
close.
We are both very motivated.
So
right now.
close.
While these lads over here are doing their thing, can I hop on
Yeah.
a counter? Love to do that first off, by the way. Is there any other meats that my carnivorous little self can snack upon? Some chicken, some fish,
Yeah, there's
anything?
like
I'm
in a
hungry.
sink, there's some little snacks. They've been there for a while, so they don't
Aw.
smell great, but they smell amazing to you.
Heck yeah.
Can Cat snipe the sausage from Lemur, who sniped the sausage from Dog?
Cat could. I don't know that Cat is as interested in the sausage as it is in the decaying bits of chicken in the sink that smell like death.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah. and you guys realize that it has been a while since you've
Mhm.
had some decent food. You know, you had some fish when you were on the boat, but you needed some calories for sure.
Mhm.
Dog, as soon as the door opens, you're like the sausage. You're going right for it. Lemur, you're like shit. Like as soon as the door opens, and bound over as quick as you can, snatch up the sausage from the tabletop, and are like holding
And
it
I'm
away.
immediately going like across the cabinets and
Yeah.
back out the door in a blur.
Fantastic.
I want Dog to chase me upstairs. That's the
Yeah.
goal.
Oh, it's fixated playtime now. Oh, tunnel vision. Oh.
So I am going hurtling back out the door, around up the stairs, and into the big wheel door.
Amazing. Great. You guys run out, dog chasing you up to the stairs. Cat, you're like chowing down on some good old decayed chicken bits. And yeah, you feel like, you know, this is good, that you're
Yeah.
well satisfied with this.
Yeah. As soon as they start running out, like they'll spook me a little bit. And
Uh-huh.
as soon as Dog runs, I'll be like, and then I'll
Yeah.
chase.
Fantastic. Great. So yeah, Lemur, you get Dog up. You leave the sausage at the bottom of the door.
I'm gonna
Dog
take
starts
one big
chowing
bite
down.
of the sausage and then leave it at the bottom of the door.
Yeah, that's fair. And then you climb up on Dog to manipulate this wheel. Go ahead and give
Exactly.
me sleight of hand again with advantage here.
All right. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Oh. You could
the
you
highs
could
and
push,
lows.
yeah, you could push this roll if
I
you wanted
forgot
to.
about pushing.
You know what?
Yes.
Let's try this. Actually,
I'll give you, so all the deal I'll make for you is you're gonna like try to leverage yourself so hard against Dog. If you fail, you fall off of Dog and you're gonna take a point of damage.
I'll try that.
Great.
Mm.
That is one off a hard success, but I pushed it, so I
Nice.
can't spend luck. But yeah,
Yeah.
success.
Amazing.
So I just wedged myself there and like managed
Yep.
to crank it just enough with my little opposable thumbs.
Yep. You guys hear a chunk sound, and the door swings open. A burst of sort of stale air comes out. You all smell the smell of something dead past this doorway. And let's go ahead and take a break there, and then come back in a couple minutes.
I'm so excited.
Sounds good.
Hello?
We're coming out to this moment. The three of you have opened this sealed door. This kind of musty scent assails you. You smell death beyond this door, and there is darkness. But there is also there's darkness, but there is a flickering of that, like an image of that purple light that you saw projecting up into the sky, that all of you sensed was somehow wrong.
Yeah. You're gonna like creep in, like trying to be sneaky. Like
Okay.
Yes, agreed.
trying to creep my way in because the smell of death here is very unnerving to Lemur.
Yeah, hackles raised, body low.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
hair fluffed, the like
Mhm.
for sure. Give me stealth checks. What's Dog doing in this moment? Dog, you've consumed yours. I assume you just inhaled that sausage as soon as you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smugly.
Smugly, yeah. No, you got that sausage. You were proud of it.
Got a standard success.
fail.
Cool.
I failed by more luck than I have.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fair. So Cat Lemur, you guys creep in, you know, move the door open a little bit in order to get in there. Okay, what both of you see is a very large circular room, maybe 70 feet in diameter.
Very big.
There's all kinds of human machines around and about. Um, great. Dogs going to try to intimidate the darkness. Yeah, fuck that darkness. Um, all kinds of human machines in here. You smell death. You see there are some dead humans around on the floor. It's all fairly dark. Off on the far side of the room, you see a flicker of that sort of purple light that you're not quite able to kind of discern what is going on about that. And there is um, a couple of little lights on the human machines around and about. Um, but otherwise, yeah, it's all sort of darkness and confusion here. Um, Cat, you're like creeping along quietly along the right side. Lemur, you're also trying to creep along, your eyes super bright and dilated. And yeah, so that's the bare sketch of it. Let me know what you guys are looking at or what you want to do.
Are there any more of the robot dog thingies in here to scare me?
Yeah, Lemur, give me a spot hidden, actually.
Sure. That is a standard success.
Pretty good.
No, it's not.
Hey,
It will be with 3 points of luck, though. So,
nice.
I'll spend 3 points of luck.
Cool. Um, there are none of the robot dog things. However, Lemur, you look over, and in the middle of this room, there is a maybe a 5 foot high metal contraption on like a wheel that has like kind of humanoid arms, a humanoid head, and there is a single red dot like on its forehead that's slowly like blinking, like becoming brighter and dimmer, which implies that there's some energy to it. That thing is upright. It is clearly a robot. You're not sure if it is malevolent or not, but you clock it as maybe a similar device to the dog thing that you saw earlier.
So, Lemur's default is that is a suspicious object that should be treated
Yes.
with caution.
Yes, definitely should be treated with suspicion and caution. Exactly.
Yeah. So Lemur will like go over to Cat and try and indicate the little blinky red light.
Cool. Kat, you realize that Lemur is not being very stealthy in this moment. So you realize like nobody knows I'm here. I'm a stealthy little kitty cat. But Lemur is not doing such a good job. So actually, Lemur, you don't know where Cat is right now. Like looking
I look
at
over
her.
for Cat and I'm like,
Yeah, Cat's
wait.
gone.
Uh-oh.
Dog.
It already got Cat.
Dog, how are Dog? Tell me how you were intimidating the darkness.
Oh, I think there's going to be a low growl from around
Yeah.
the doorway.
Uh-huh.
It's a disembodied growl.
Great.
So
Love it.
anything in there knows hell awaits.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Hell awaits.
Totally, absolutely successful. Stunning
Great.
achievement.
You guys hear a low, menacing growl coming from the other side of the door that sort of emanates throughout this room. And okay, I'm now gonna need everybody to roll initiative for me, please. So roll your dexterity.
Sorry, I make sound effects. That is
Success.
unnecessary.
Standard success.
Standard success.
Hard success.
Cool. Hard success, nice.
Skin on my feet. Just switch those words now. So, became aware of the feet on my skin.
Okay, dog is gonna go.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. My brain, when I read it, my brain flipped them already. Flipped it to what it
Yeah,
should
I had
be.
to read that twice before I understood.
Yeah, I was
before
like,
my
what do you
brain got
mean?
it in
It's
the right order.
5.
Yeah, it,
I'm sorry. Is your air
87.
conditioning out?
It's 87 in here.
That's
I was doing
terrible.
food prep this morning, like a doing this new thing where I try to make all my lunches
Mm-hmm.
in one
Meal
day.
prep.
Yeah, and then so that was like an hour and a half that took. But it was like right before this, and it's like over 100 degrees in my kitchen with, you know, the air fryer going and the griddle and the oven and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and everything.
That is hot. That's
That's
hot
hot.
for inside.
That's hot.
It's rough.
That's
Yeah.
too hot.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So dog is going to act first here. Okay, so dog growls in what it hopes is menacing fashion, but actually is not terribly. Kind of noses the door open. You guys see this mechanical monstrosity, that slowly blinking red light comes to full red glaring brightness. You see the head swiveling around, looking around. Lemur, you see that it clocks you, and you see that it clocks dog. It does not clock cat. And as soon as Ray comes back, we will cycle initiative. Oh, looks like there's a storm
Perfect.
coming through. I'm
There's
gonna
a storm.
We like looking at storms, so I'm gonna open our
Storms are
blinds.
nice. Yeah.
I just finally got around to installing a dark mode extension on my browser because this roll dice with friends was blinding me.
Yeah, it's so bright. Like on my camera here, you can see this like light on my face. That's from the dice roller.
So
I-
what is this?
I got a dark mode extension
Yeah, I
so
need
that
dark.
it's
Is it
not
good?
instead of it's one I've used before. It's called Dark Reader. It's a Firefox extension.
Oh, it's Firefox. I wonder if it's a Chrome equivalent,
It
or if
might
it's
have a
also
Chrome
on
one.
Chrome. Yeah.
It very well may. It's called Dark
check.
Reader. Yeah, Eric, it makes it instead of a white background web page, it is a like dark gray background.
Oh,
Oh, see, I like
okay.
that. Like,
And
I
it-
don't like
and it-
dark modes that make it like pure black, because then the contrast hurts my
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, and it inverts the text color to go along with it. That way, it's not black text on a dark gray background and you can't read it. It's like light
Oh,
gray
neat.
text on a dark gray background that is much milder on my eyeballs.
I like that.
Interesting.
At work, I spend a lot of time because I work a lot like on Linux, so in like terminals and command windows, I work a lot in there, and I spend a lot of time getting my colors just right. So I spend
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
I understand this.
the default is black background with white text for Linux.
Or
yes.
green.
It depends on
Depends.
so I use
Depends on
something
your
called
console.
Terminator to call into
Okay.
it. So
Huh.
Eric, have you seen my black, like dark mode character sheets for 5e? Did I send? I think I might have sent you some of
They're
those.
nice.
It's
I've
that
seen a
kind.
couple.
That's the vibe. Is
Interesting.
Renee, if you would care for a 5e blank 5e character sheets that are like dark gray like that, I can send you my
yeah, please send them
my
my way.
templates.
I would
That
love
took
it.
me a long time to customize because I had to go in and PDF edit that thing to get it just so. And I realized I missed one text. There's one text box on it that is still black text instead of, or like the font is black instead of white, but for the most part, it is all the right colors.
How's it going, Ray? Everything under control? Was there dog craziness?
No,
Oh
Oh,
shit.
it
Oh
was
my god.
is it okay?
yeah, it's fine. It just fell out of the housing.
Oh my god.
Able to catch it in the window frame like before
Whoa.
it
Gosh.
really tumbled. But yeah, it was just if it ain't one thing, it's another. You know.
Oh my gosh. It kind of reminds me, Ken has insisted he can't move to New Zealand because they don't believe in air conditioning, which is true, but they're window units, right? Like you
Yeah.
just have window units in every room and now you have air conditioning.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very inefficient. Like the central HVAC unit is very inefficient.
Yeah.
And some places don't just honestly don't need AC. Like when I lived in Hawaii, we didn't have AC
Yeah.
because most of
Right.
them don't.
Right. Yeah. In LA, we didn't have AC and we needed
Yeah.
it like 2 weeks out of the year, you know?
Yeah.
That was it.
Both those environments are very low humidity.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in humidity,
The
that's where it
humidity is brutal.
matters. Humidity's the
Yeah.
worst thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Worst.
Here it's been like 95% humidity
Ugh.
for the past week.
Oh,
Ugh.
jeez. Yeah.
The feels like temperature yesterday here was 108.
Yeah, and it was
Whoa.
awful. It was terrible.
It was like 94, 95 with like 90+% humidity.
Wow.
It was
It's
so
awful.
So
hot.
different than
Awful.
here in Auburn. That's so weird.
Awful.
It's so hot here right now.
Huh.
I've developed a dog heuristic for humidity because I have this new dog, 2 years old, that if the humidity is under 60%, run all day, no breaks, doesn't stop. Okay, off the
Mhm.
wall, incredible. Okay, if the humidity is over 60%, I take her to the dog park, she sits down.
So you always know.
Wow.
That's your
That's pretty clever.
measuring stick.
Yeah. Over that, she's like, no, fuck you. I mean, I'll run a little bit.
Valid.
It's nap time.
The dog knows. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. So we're gonna start cycle initiative. So there's this robotic monstrosity in the middle of the room. You see this bright red eye. It is clocked lemur and dog. It seems malevolent. Dog, you kind of have nosed open the door and are looking in, and you have first action.
So malevolent red-eyed thing.
Yeah, it's like on a wheel. It's basically humanoid. It's like 5 foot tall. It has arms, head, and it looks like it intends to do you harm.
It's noise. It's
Of
noisy.
of a similar kind as the robot dog that
Yeah,
Yeah.
zapped
similar
you.
kind to the robot dog. It's not making any noise. Actually, it's like totally silent.
Oh, okay. So it's not a refrigerator. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I guess go for the nuts.
Yeah, of course. 100%. Go for the nuts. Love it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not a
Uh,
refrigerator, it has nuts. So
It does, exactly. Love that. Dog, go ahead and roll your brawl.
oh yeah, another sterling example of my effectiveness in the pressure cooker.
um, you go to lunge at its nuts. It swings a mechanical arm and thwacks you for 2 points of damage.
Yikes.
No. That would kill Lemur, right? That would kill you.
If I didn't have your temp HP, that
I was
yes.
gonna say he
Oh.
has temp HP.
Oh, we still
right?
have that. That's still up.
Yeah, yeah, it's still up.
Yeah. Even with your temp HP, that would instantly be a major wound.
Yep. Okay, that was dog. Cat.
Okay,
You see
so
that you're still hidden. So just mechanically, if you launch an attack or do any sort of thing, you get advantage on it.
dope. So what I would like to do, so it's on a wheel, you say.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
if it were to fall over, it would have a hard time getting back
It
up.
would have a hard time getting.
Mayhaps,
You know,
perchance to dream. Maybe its arms are super good. I don't know, but that's
I think that I think honestly, I'm gonna say, Cat, you've interacted with enough human machinations,
Mhm.
and these humans, like, they come up with shit. Like the carrier, like your human would put you in a device that was a box and it had a latch, and the human could manipulate it without a problem, but you
Mhm.
could never figure out how to get the fuck out of this
Oh, I
thing.
know. Oh my God.
So,
Yeah.
so you know that
Bane of my
humans
existence.
are pretty ingenious with how they design things.
So I might
So,
have one.
I think I would say that you would not assume that this thing would be easily toppled over or dealt with by by such a simple strategy.
Got it. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm capable of thinking of anything more than a simple strategy. Um,
I mean,
and that
cat's
is
cunning.
Renee,
You're
not
cunning.
cat. No, that's Renee, not cat. Is here. It's the bruh.
Cat's cunning. You
Cat's
got
cunning.
claws. This thing has
I
like
got
this
claws.
thing has like wires and tubes and like
Yeah.
stuff like you could definitely fuck it up for
Yeah,
sure.
what I would like to do is
Just
from my
unplug it.
stealthy position. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's not plugged in, but
Ah.
oh, I would like from my stealthy position. I want to jump upon it, and so I
Okay.
can start ripping out and clawing out like little wires up in its like head
Yeah.
region.
Okay, cool. So we can do this one of two ways.
Mm-hmm.
Either you could do an attack roll with advantage this round, or if your goal is to position yourself, um, you could do a let's see, what would we call this? This is going to be a jump check. Again with advantage
Mm-hmm.
to be on it, and then subsequent rounds you would be on it and able to damage it. And because you're in close proximity, it would have disadvantage damaging you. Does that make sense? So
Got it.
your options are
So I
like,
could get instant damage right now, or wait
yep,
and maybe get some prolonged better
yeah,
things. Got
exactly,
it.
exactly.
Then I'll go for the latter. Then I'll jump on it
Okay,
now for the hopes
okay,
of more benefit
great.
later. So I'll do a jump
Cool. Go ahead and do your
with
jump with
boop,
advantage.
boop. Oof.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't make
Brutal.
it. I don't make it, my friends.
Brutal.
Oh, it hurts.
If you want to push it, you could push it
Oh,
and be like you're jumping from the darkness and you miss, but you reach out with a
but it's
claw and
yeah.
swing into it. If you fail, you would take a point of damage from falling. But if you succeed, you would be on it.
Let's try. Let's try. Let's try.
Okay,
Let's give it a go.
What's
Let's
great.
give it a go.
what's your jump? Out of
My jump is
curiosity.
40. My jump is 40. Let's give it a shot. Dang it.
Oh,
Oh my
Ah,
God.
I smacked.
84, 99,
I smacked.
92. Ow.
I smacked very sadly. Okay, 4 points
Yeah,
or 1
Cat,
point.
you totally miss. You smack
Embarrassing.
on the ground, you take a point of damage. You do have your bonus hit points, so you're at 4 now.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, whiffed that.
I did whiff it.
Okay, Lemur.
Okay, Lemur is not very good with the direct approach. So Lemur is trying to go outside the box here. There's lots of okay. We're inside are we inside the dome?
Yes.
Is there anything like hanging from the ceiling or anything he could like climb around on up
Oh yeah,
high?
I mean, yeah, for climbing shit, Lemur, there's dangling lights, there's cords, there's cabinets, there's like human devices that like go up partway along the wall. So there's plenty of climbing surfaces here.
Okay, okay. Is there any chance I could like knock something off and have it like land on that, like to like send it
Yeah,
careening down into
not
that
where it
thing?
is right now.
Okay,
It's kind of in the middle of the room, away from any of like the high things.
got it.
Um, Potentially you could get up to one of the dangly things from the ceiling and like release it and let it swing into that. That would be plausible. I think that's going to be a couple round maneuver though.
Okay. In that case, if it's going to take a couple of rounds to get at that, is there anything that looks shiny or important down around the main floor that I could go just knock over and break, like just like to disrupt whatever it's. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it angry and or mess with whatever it's supposed to be doing in here to keep it away from. Just play like keep
okay.
away, like
Yeah,
breaking breaking
no,
stuff.
100%, 100%. If your goal is to like draw its attention by fucking with some human stuff in this room, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my goal is to like break some stuff and then dance out of the way, and then break
Yeah.
some stuff and then dance out of the
Okay,
way.
cool. Yeah, you go up. There's all kinds of human stuff in here. You go up to some human stuff, bash on it, grab some things, tear it out, and no check required. You absolutely succeed in drawing its attention to you.
All right, and I'm gonna scurry back away up, like out of its reach, preferably back
yes.
towards the door that we came in.
For sure.
Like,
Yeah, it
just so
is
I'm
going to
up
be able
near
to
there.
roll. It is going to be able to roll towards you on its turn.
That's fair.
Yep. Okay.
Unless I
But
can get up in the rafters where it can't reach me. That's the only other.
I think that would be an action to get up
Okay.
there. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, so Lemur, you draw its attention, in spite of Dog trying to grab its electric nards and Cat jumping on it. It sees you fucking with its human things and motors over to you and swipes a claw to try
and
to get
dodge.
you. Are you gonna dodge? Okay.
Definitely
great.
dodge. I am not about to brawl this thing. Oh no.
Shit.
No.
Oh no.
Can I? So I will spend. Let's see. What is my dodge? My dodge is. Wait, I can't use luck. Can I use luck in combat? Or
You
no?
can use luck. You cannot push rolls.
Did
Okay.
monstrosity roll the hit? Because I see a D4 damage done.
Oh shit! Thank you. I forgot.
Thank you. I was
didn't
like,
change my
Oh,
dice.
that was a D4, not a D100. Oh my
Nope.
goodness.
I thought it was a D100.
okay, that's much better. That's much better.
Ray
Holy
saving the
shit!
day.
Thank you,
Good catch,
Ray.
Ray.
Thank you,
Oh.
Ray.
This lemur was
God,
about
that-
to explode.
I was
That
about
would've
to
been
expend
rough.
like all of my luck to get that down to a critical success, or to not a critical, but
Nice.
like an extreme success on
Yeah.
my dodge. But okay, I'll take that. I successfully dodged.
Amazing. Yep. This thing goes up, oof, swings a claw at you, and misses.
Dancing out of the way.
Yeah, back at the top, Dog. You realize this thing is not playing around. It is trying to hurt you and your companions.
I'm going to attempt
Angle time, 100%.
to pull its leg out from underneath it.
Great roll.
Maybe some other time.
Maybe some other time.
Dice rolls, man. Cool. It tries to claw you with one of its electric arms, and it misses just as badly as you miss it. Okay, Cat, you did not manage to land on it
Alas.
last round. It's
That's
chasing
okay.
after Lemur. What are you doing?
Is there anything that this thing is connected to, or is it just a robot? Like, is it plugged in? Is it just on
You
its
don't
own?
see it. No, you
Totally
don't see any
autonomous?
cords trailing to it.
All right. Well, in that case, claws.
Cool.
Here we go.
It's
I'm good at
gonna
this. I'm
fight
good at
back.
this. Wacha.
Oh,
Cool.
Let's
You go sailing at it with claws. Cat, it fully backhands you as you come in to try to claw it. And does
okay.
1 damage.
Cool.
Okay, that's Cat. Lemur.
All right. With it this close to me, is there anything that looks? Is there any obvious way that it could be like disabled, or like, like
I mean,
a
there's all
creature
kinds
you
of,
would
like-
like blind it or something to like, but this isn't this clearly isn't a living creature. So I
Right.
don't know if Lemur can tell like what to do to screw with this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such a good question. Let me think about this. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think lemur would just like getting out of its reach seems the most
Yeah, I don't want to
intuitive.
get hit again. I don't want it to
Yeah,
try and hit me.
yeah.
um,
That would be the most intuitive approach to dealing with this thing for lemur.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna scurry up into like I'm gonna try and like climb up into something out of its reach and like
Okay.
taunt it from above. Like since it was already chasing me, I'm gonna like see
Yeah.
if I can like meow, meow, meow,
Okay, cool.
and
I love
taunt him
it.
from up out of reach.
Cool. Go ahead and give me a climb check first.
All right, that's a success.
Nice. Yeah, you scamper up on one of these human machines that's clearly out of its reach, and then you're like, yeah.
And I'm just like,
um, okay, it is going to wheel over at you, Lemur, and desperately try to get you. Now, you are largely out of its reach. It is going to try to roll. If it gets an extreme success, it will actually be able to clip you with its
right.
arms.
I'm just trying to dodge.
Yeah, okay, cool. And it has a 65
Oh, that's
skill.
a D4 again.
I'm rolling
D4
a D4
again.
again. Damn it. Okay, that's not good enough.
Yeah, I also failed my dodge, but
Yeah.
if it failed, then I
But
guess
you got in
we're
an
square.
advantageous position. It's trying to get you, Lemur, and you're just out of reach. I think you do realize from the position that you're at, actually, Lemur, go ahead and give me a spot hidden check from up top.
Sure. Spot hidden is a 30. Oh, brother. Nope.
Okay. You're too distracted by this thing. You realize there are some like humans that are down, like some human bodies that are around. There's that purple light over there, but this thing is like this machine's trying to get you.
Gotcha.
Okay, back to dog. Dog, you see that this thing's largely occupied with trying to get Lemur.
The other ankle. Yep.
Other ankle. Heck yeah.
Yep. Extreme
Oh,
success.
you guys rolled the
Hey.
same.
Holy shit.
Oh. Well, I guess you win if it's fighting back. That's a
insane.
win for you, right?
Yeah.
The odds of you guys rolling the exact
Yep.
same thing.
That's
insane.
wild.
Let's see. Fighting back. Really fighting skill compare the result. The winning side avoids receiving and inflicts damage. Okay, great. Yeah, roll your damage.
Cool. What's my damage? The D3? D3.
Yeah, D3 plus 0.
Thank you, Eric. 2 points.
Nice.
Does it deal any bonus damage for being extreme, or is that only if they don't also roll an extreme?
Yeah, it's just yeah, if they don't also. Cool. So dog, you go for the other ankle. You grab some bits and tear away. Some sparks fly, some fluids ooze out of the thing that don't taste good. It starts to wobble a little bit. You definitely have done some injury to it. Okay, Cat.
I will keep keep doing what I'm doing, try to rip out any cables I can get at.
Okay, great.
Go through the refrigerator.
Hmm?
Go through the refrigerator.
Well, I have indeed failed.
Sure did.
Luck.
It's
Luck.
it's gonna backhand you, Cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boom.
What is your brawl skill? Is it like
it's a 30, but he already
gosh,
rolled damage, so I feel like
yeah,
I
that would be 32 points of luck as well.
yeah, which I have, but
I mean, if you have it,
well, I feel like
better
it's
to
too
have
late now because the roll has already been made.
Yeah, Cat, you go in to try to scratch it up. It backhands you, whack, hurls you across the room. You hit against the wall and fall to the ground, unconscious and dying. Okay, that's Cat Lemur.
Lemur is seeing this,
What have we done?
is very distressed and is gonna go scurrying over and try to like get Cat awake again. I'd like to try first aid
Oh,
if I
cool.
can
Okay, yeah, first aid for sure.
Okay.
do that. All right, my first aid is
Hold on,
50.
Very natural.
Hey,
Is there any benefit to a hard success?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that?
Okay, great.
Does that
cool.
get Cat not dying?
Yes. You revive Cat. Cat gets 1 hit point.
Oh, dang. Thank you.
And
Or-
is conscious. Yeah, Lemur goes up, applies some pressure, kind of shakes Cat awake, and Cat is up and conscious again.
And I'm gonna impose myself as threateningly as I can in between, like I'm standing right next to Cat,
yeah,
but like in between me and in between Cat and the thing.
amazing. That's good because it rolls over to you, Lemur, as the even though dog injured it, it seems like more pissed off at Lemur at this point.
I mean, that's
As gonna
understandable.
take
I
its
have been
swing.
trying to
You've
deliberately
been
piss it
mocking
off.
it this whole time. Yeah, are you
Like-
gonna dodge or fight back?
Dodge, definitely dodge.
Go ahead and roll your dodge.
That's a D4
Oh, you
again,
gotta-
but I got an
Yeah,
extreme
stop rolling a D4.
an extreme success on my
Shit.
dodge.
Okay, great. You scamper out of the way, avoiding all injury. Okay, back at the top, dog. You see Cat get hurt. You know that you got an ankle on this thing. It's got another ankle. You could definitely rip its ankle off.
We're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna attempt to pull its legs out from under it. So maybe it does the splits, and it's lame on the ground.
Okay, cool. Is your goal here to do damage or to knock it to the floor?
Knock it to the floor.
Okay, great. So this is a maneuver. So do your brawl skill. It's going to fight back as usual.
Oh boy, dog is just not
cool.
having a good time.
You try to get its legs, dog, all tangled up. It manages to lash out with an arm and really scratch the hell out of you. Like it grabs you, dog, and like picks you up and shakes you and hurls you against a wall nearby. You take 4 points of damage.
Oh,
And that is bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, let's see. They received a major wound. Make a constitution roll, please.
Another 96.
Oh, brutal. You dog gets knocked unconscious.
no.
Trying to knock this thing down. Okay, Cat, you revive. You see the dire circumstances you're in.
Can gosh. I wonder if this thing could go downstairs. Maybe we retreat downstairs and it falls down the stairs. But I will cast motivational speech again, just give everyone to. I know Lemur still has all his temp HP, I think, but
Does will it stack here, or is it like
I
5e
doubt
where they
it.
don't stack?
It doesn't stack, but it replaces. So those of you who have lost your
Yeah.
temp HP would have
So-
2 temp HP.
So it'll get Cat those back. Will it also apply to dog should dog become conscious again?
Yes, it will, absolutely.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna roll my
That's
dice. Boop,
very
boop,
clever.
bam. Oof, I will spend luck to make it pass.
Okay.
Because I want it to pass.
Yeah.
It's a lot of luck, but it's fine.
Okay.
I have plenty of luck left. I
Oof.
say
Oh, that's a rough roll.
it's a rough roll. But yes, okay.
Great. Yeah. What is Kat doing in this moment to try to inspire the
I
team?
kind of like wake up and I kind of just like push myself and just like just kind of like a distressing like
Yeah.
let's get together, let's stay together
Yeah.
type of
Piteously.
thing. I guess it's my action. It smacks dog away, so like dog's not right on it, right? Like
Right.
I'm gonna kind of limp my way over to dog.
Yeah.
I don't know to do what, but to be there.
Okay. Great. All right. That's Kat. Okay, Lemur.
We're gonna try and get dog going again. I'm gonna go do
Yeah.
the same thing. Try and first aid on dog.
Amazing. Love it.
That is an extreme success.
Nice. Really?
Dead
Holy
on,
shit.
dead on extreme.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
my
say
my
you
target of the 50.
get 2 hit points back then, dog, and are successfully revived. So you're at 3 hit points with 2 bonus temporary HP on top of it. So you're at 5. So dog revives. I think I'm also going to say on that extreme success, dog, you are. What is Lemur doing to get dog up here?
I like to imagine Lemur still had like okay. He right before he got the dog into right before we came into this door, he had like taken this like massive bite of that sausage. He hasn't fully eaten it yet, so he like pulls a little bit out of his
Ew.
mouth and like smelling salts under a dog's nose with just this little nugget of sausage, and then leaves it on the ground for him.
Amazing.
That's incredible. I love it. Yeah. Revived by sausage. Dog, I'm gonna say on that extreme success, you're bouncing with energy, and you can take an immediate action right now if you'd like.
I think we're just gonna have to hit it right in the refrigerator.
You gotta hit it right in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
100%.
Go right for the red dot. That's how
Right?
things are supposed to work.
Love it.
Like you always got kibble after you hit the red dot. So we're gonna do
Exactly.
So I'm gonna does that work? 61. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna burn 30 points of luck to make that a hit.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna just take out its eye. It's a red dot. It's
Yeah.
D4.
Thank you. Amazing. Okay, roll your damage, dog.
uh 1 point.
Cool. All right, dog, you go right for the eye, and that is enough for this relatively fragile mechanical construct.
we did. We are not combat equipped.
just consistently bad rolls. Like Cat never landed a blow, even though
okay.
they attacked like so many times.
That's all right.
You go for the eye, your teeth get on it, crunch, thing twitches and collapses to the ground, unanimated.
Lemur is not satisfied, and he's gonna go like slap it for good measure.
That's funny.
Amazing. There's all kinds of interesting things to collect out of this thing, Lemur, actually, if you want to like disassemble it.
Yeah, Lemur's gonna start ripping away any sparkly bits.
Yeah, 100%.
This seems like an excellent opportunity for a dog to lick Cat's butt.
Nope.
Love it. 100%.
So I'm gonna
normally wouldn't be okay, but we just had a terrible experience. Bonding is necessary. It is allowed.
So there you go. Yeah, that's
Great.
Oh,
so
that's
Cat,
actually a spell.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's funny. I was
it-
like, it's just
it's weird as shit, but it feels good.
Right? Go ahead and roll your D3. she has
hit
three,
point, and
actually.
I
Yeah.
have 2 temp HP and 1
Yeah, she has,
actual
so
HP.
she could get as much as 2 if you roll
Oh.
2 or 3.
All right. Well, no.
All
It's
right.
not.
Well, that still helps.
Still get one. Yeah.
I'll get one.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, Lemur's fine. Dog, you could heal yourself if you wanted to.
Oh yeah. I mean, if this protracted like gobbledygook with Lemur and the shiny things keeps going, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
Lemur's not going to stay distracted for too long because he's like, okay, I got a few shinies. Now, what about this purple light thing?
The
That's
big
where his
shiny.
attention's going to go. The big shiny.
cool. That's a hard success.
Nice. Okay, great. Don't even roll for it, dog. You get all 3 hit points back from that. So you're at 6 out of 7. Yep.
He's
With
got
your
2 HP.
2 bonus HP, so you're at 8. Yeah. So man, dog's doing well. Cool. So dog, you're licking yourself. Cat, you're getting licked. Lemur, you're kind of cruising around. Lemur, you hear a human like noise from somewhere around the room here. Like
Can I tell which one of the, because you said I spotted some like bodies on the floor.
Yep.
Can I tell which one is making the sound?
Yeah, you kind of scurry around like a cabinet sort of thing, and you see that there's a human there that is still breathing.
I'm gonna like slowly move up to it because I don't have a lot of experience with humans.
Right. Yeah. No kidding.
Is it presumably it's still alive if it's still making sounds?
Yes. Yeah, it seems alive.
I'm gonna go creep around to like the head region and give it a little like smack on the cheek.
Cool. Okay, great. You see like an eyelid like blinking, but it seems out of focus. This human's you think they're probably dying.
Can I see like an obvious injury? Like, are they bleeding everywhere?
Oh, give me a medicine check, actually, Lemur.
Sure.
You got decent medicine.
Not quite.
Okay, cool. You don't see anything, any obvious injury, like they're bruised, but you don't see like a lot of blood loss or anything like that that would really explain what's going on here.
Okay. Are they like clutching onto any shiny things?
No, they're not. They're just collapsed on the floor. They do have there's like a shiny thing on their chest, like a little square shiny thing.
Can I acquire?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I will take the square shiny thing.
Cool. Where are your mirrors? So you
I
have your
set them.
mirrors in one
I
hand?
set them down.
set them
I
down,
can't.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
'cause you
like to
couldn't
imagine I set them down
climb.
when I went to climb. They're like
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
over next to whatever shelf I climbed.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, you clip this thing off. Yeah, it's a little square, about yay big. Kind of has some sharp edges, and when you turn it and catch the light, it reflects something. There's like some kind of human writing scratched on it.
My shiny, and I'm gonna step away and make some like chittering noises
Cool.
to see if I can get the others' attention.
Yeah. Yeah, cat, dog, you hear Lemur chittering to get your attention. You guys pad over. And yeah, you both see this human. And now this has been the first human that you've seen in a while. Cat, your human, sort of disappeared mysteriously. Dog Jim, got sick. But this human is injured but alive.
I'll go up and try to give like little cat sniffs up on the snoot and the mouth of the human.
Okay, cool. You do first aid?
Sure. Mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah. No.
No, no.
Cool. Yeah, like you're trying to lick it well, and you're like rough tongue, just like is not helping the situation.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to stop licking my nuts? What's going on over there?
Not particularly. Um, Lemur, seeing that there's this person there that he doesn't really know what to do with, or anything, he's gonna like leave them there with Cat. Cat seems
Yeah.
like they know what they're doing,
Fair.
and he's gonna keep looking around and see if he can spot like what's causing that
Oh yeah.
purple light.
Cool. Great. Great. You're gonna explore around. Yeah, dog, you pause, licking yourself for a moment, looking over at Cat. Cat trying to help this human and not being very successful.
Oh, I'll go check out the human. Maybe in the
Okay.
ear.
What's that?
Maybe in the ear. We'll smell in the ear really good.
Yeah, yeah, like get like really deep in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give me a listen listen slash smelling check.
Cool. No.
No?
To hell with
Okay.
your plans, Eric. We're gonna fail all the way to the end of this thing.
I can tell. Yeah, I mean this human smell, this human smell is bad. They smell like they're sick. They smell like they're maybe dying. You know, dog, you do remember that, when your human Jim was sick, like you tried licking him to make him feel better. And you thought that helped, but Jim died anyways. Um, so
Can I
potentially
attempt
you
a
could
first
lick
aid?
this human.
Can I attempt first aid?
Yeah, you definitely do first aid.
Um, well, since it doesn't smell good in there, maybe what it needs is kisses. So
Yeah.
did it roll? It didn't roll. Hold on, it didn't roll last time either.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see a roll last
Yeah,
time.
it's like
What's going on? Okay, all right. So here's the listen check. That's an extreme success.
Holy shit.
And then the first aid is also an extreme success.
oh my gosh.
Or a hard success. Hard
It's all
success.
coming
Now
together.
now these rolls come out.
Yeah, where are these been?
Incredible. Okay, dog, you're assessing this human. You're looking at him helpfully. You realize that that this human probably needs some. Do you have any more cure wounds? Actually, now that I think about it, you've used all your cure wounds.
I have
haven't
one
you?
left. Yeah.
Okay. You think that this human probably needs more than just your regular licking helping. That they need some special help in order to not be dying.
Oh, well, so this is my best friend.
Yeah. I mean, it might be your new best friend.
New best friend.
There you go, hard success.
Best friend.
Holy shit.
New best friend.
Your best
So
friend.
dog, you lick this person. Their eyes slowly flutter open as you're like they're looking up at you. They kind of blink their eyes. They say something in human speech and kind of sit up. They're looking around blearily. Okay, Lemur, you're looking around for something that is causing this unnatural purple light. Go and do invest. Do we have investigation? No. What do we do?
Natural, not there's natural world, there's spot hidden. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I think this is going to be spot hidden.
All right. Spot hidden is a 30.
Nice. Uh-huh.
So that's an
What
extreme.
the hell?
Yeah,
Holy
I don't know where all these were
crap.
in combat, but they're coming out
Where
now.
were
They're
these
here.
rolls?
We were just banking them for this after the combat.
Yeah, we're like, let's save the world.
Insane. Okay. Great. So you're looking around, and you hear dog doing something. You hear human making some sounds behind you. Um, there is um the circular room has a bunch of like consoles around its periphery, some like stacks of machines up against the wall. At the far end of the circle is where this purple light is sort of coming through. Now, what this is the wall is contiguous. So, and the purple light that's coming out is sort of the center of it is beyond the edge of the wall, but some like edge of it is coming through the wall and apparently penetrating without respect to the fact that the wall is there or that the floor is there. Like you think whatever
Yeah.
the source of this thing is below the floor of where you are here.
Huh.
And that the lights projecting up and it just happens to be passing through the wall of the dome here.
I
Um,
see.
you see on that crazy spot hidden check, there is like a console with buttons on it in front of this wall of light. As Dog rejuvenates the human, you see him turn onto his hands and knees, and he points at the console and sort of reaches for it. But even with Dog's help, you realize this human is not long for this world.
Can
And
I
so,
can I like see which one he wants me to press? I'm like about to press a button.
uh-huh.
Does he looks
Yes.
approvingly or
Yeah.
afraid?
No, so he like kind of locks eyes with you momentarily, Lemur. You see some lucidity come in there. And you can tell he's like trying to project some idea into your head for the right button to press. And we are going to do a timed mastermind game here to
Oh boy.
see
Oh,
if you
Remind me how
can.
Mastermind works again.
it's
That's
one
the
where
Oh,
you
one.
guess the colors, the order of the colors, and then you get knowledge of like if you got a color right but it's in the wrong spot, or if you got a color right in the right spot, but you don't know which ones. You gotta like pattern it out.
Okay.
yep,
I
Yeah.
assume
exactly.
this is just Sam and just let's
No,
see.
all of you are
Okay.
involved in this. Yeah,
All right.
Okay.
Does the number of attempts matter, or is it just
it does. Yes, you've
okay?
got to beat it before. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 attempts.
And just to clarify, because sometimes it's different, for the little pips after we make a guess, is white.
Yep.
What do the colors mean?
Yeah, I think it is that oh God, hang on.
Oh. Put the number of pegs of the right color. And it just says small black and white. I'm gonna assume that means in the order it was written.
Yeah.
So black is correct, and white is correct color, but wrong spot.
Okay, sorry. Let me play this momentarily.
Okay. I was like, I
Appreciated. Because when we played this in White Star, I had switched the colors, and so I was really confused what everyone was saying. I was like, that doesn't make any sense, my guys. This is... but I was wrong the whole time.
Yes. I think it is.
if I remember, my recollection was black was exactly right, and white was like
think-
right color, wrong
I
location.
think that's correct.
think that's how it works.
I think so.
Yes. Okay. So black is correct color, correct location. White is correct color, not correct location.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is what we're starting with. And yeah, all of you can contribute equally. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock.
All right.
The stress is real.
Oh,
We're
Hey,
playing Mastermind.
Blue, green.
I like it. I'm into it. Okay. Okay.
Can I make another guess?
Yeah.
I don't want to take it up
No,
all,
go.
but orange, purple.
Okay.
And I guess the last
So,
one,
mhm.
I'm gonna try red, yellow.
Sure. Okay.
Oh.
So we could do like
There's-
we could maybe do an orange, purple, green, red.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there any?
Ooh,
Okay, so there's two that are
in the correct
so it's
spot.
it's not the red. The red can't be right. And the purple can't be right. So it's orange and green. So orange and green are right, and there's a yellow, but not. So
Mhm.
orange, yellow, green. Wait, no, but that can't be
That
right.
can't
'cause
be
the-
right. Oh no,
No,
that's
yeah,
right.
it could
Orange,
consider
yellow, green.
yeah,
Yeah,
orange,
yeah.
orange, yellow, green.
Yeah. Yellow, green, and
And
then
then
but
we
wait.
would need a third of something that from the either orange or orange. Can we do orange,
Yes.
yellow, green, orange?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yay!
Damn. Good job.
I like logic.
Team.
I like logic puzzles.
Outstanding.
Sure.
I didn't explain my logic there very much, but it was turning.
Yeah. All right. So Lemur, cat, dog, with the humans help. Yeah, you're putting in certain buttons.
Like Lemur's just
and
like jumping from button to button.
You feel a thunderous shuddering under your feet as the mountain trembles, and that purple light slowly dies out as if it is going from a broad beam to a small beam and then glimmering out to nothing. And yeah, you all feel that kind of vague, like unnatural unsettledness go away.
Does the human react to this?
The human, yes, the human reacts. They sort of collapse in exhaustion and relief, and they look and they say something to you. Dog, you hear good dog, and cat, you hear good cat. Lemur, you don't understand, what it says, but you both dog and cat feel some affirmation from this human, who then collapses, closes his eyes, not dead, but very unwell even after dog's healing.
Yeah, I sit next to the cat or to the human. I give some purrs.
Aw. You guys go out on the balcony of the house, looking down. You see that the water level is receding down off this mountain, the birds around are all sort of going off and scattering to their various places. And you have this moment. The sun kind of peeks out of the clouds where you're looking out over the world as it is being rewashed. Looking up at the sky, you see that that huge moon that you had seen, it's not very fast, but you do see that it's very slowly starting to go back to its normal moon size.
Cool.
Um,
Cool.
and
Like it.
yeah, let's flash forward a week. Um, a week later, the human is up and around. He's giving you all treats and affection.
Oh,
Uh, Dog and cat, you are
mm.
sleeping with the human. He's more than happy to let you crash. How's Lemur interacting with this human? Human is more than happy to feed Lemur, by the way.
Lemur will like come back to the house for food. Um,
And to hang
but
out.
other than and to hang out a little bit with dog and cat, but mostly like outdoors. He's not really coming indoors much.
Yeah.
Other than to you know sneak away the occasional shiny from inside the house. Um, as best he can. But yeah,
Yeah.
Lemur has a spot like somewhere off in the woods, maybe like if he could find like some old like shack or something, like if
Yes.
there's some old small human structure that's like been abandoned. That like
Yeah.
you know how at the beginning of the movie he had his little spot with like all the stuff stacked up on the stairs.
Yes.
He's like slowly amassing his little like
Aw.
shrine place off in like some shack in the woods somewhere. That like
Incredible.
that's where he's mostly hanging out, is like around his little collection. But he comes
Yeah.
back for food, and he'll come back to like grab more shinies to add to the collection.
Yay. Yeah, cat, how is cat dealing with things?
Yeah, well, we live here now on this fun mountain, and it's not too bad. It's pretty nice, actually. I enjoy having a nice home. I mean, it's not my first human, but this human seems to be pretty cool as well.
There's
A
a good
nice warm
sunshine
lap.
room
Yeah.
too.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I spent a lot of time in that room. And there's a good lap to sit in when the human's getting messing with my cat word for books. When I let him touch them and let him use those, or her, I don't know if it's a man or a
When I
woman.
let them touch,
When I let them, especially I let them, especially because that's when they put their legs up, and then I get to sit on
Yeah.
the lap and I get little pets. That's really nice. The food's nice. It's fun having dog around and having Lemur stop in every now and then. I sometimes, I will jump off the balcony to go off exploring a little bit. I like to go see Lemur at his shack, not really to do anything, just after everything we've been through, just to check up. We give a nod every now and then, just to see. Sometimes maybe I bring my own little shiny. I like to imagine one day I show up with the Mardi Gras beads in mouth in tow,
Oh.
and I just drop
which
it off at your
Lemur
door.
will wear from that point going forward.
Um, but it's a good simple life, quiet, nice and cozy as it should be. I have all
Nice.
of my quote unquote people, all of my
Yeah.
things.
How does dog deal with this?
Oh, I think dog is very happy to have a new best friend, and dog is also very happy to be a successful adventurer. And in order to honor the adventure that we went on, dog would create a new tradition of walking around the facility with cat, and then every time we walk past the location where Lemur coughed up the final bit of sausage, he'll lick the floor.
Oh, that's sweet.
Love it.
Amazing. Yay. All right. Well, that concludes the game, you guys.
That
That
was
was
so fun.
amazing.
I love this one. This is such a fun game.
And I love that we all live together, and Lemur's just like our little neighbor across the city in the woods. We have a human.
Did it. That was so fun.
We
I love the
did it.
fantastic.
silly shenanigans of these
You
kind of
guys,
games.
you guys are just such great players. Like, this is such a good group for
That was
this.
so much
It
fun.
was so cool.
Guys, I'm like near tears. That was so much fun. So good. That
Yeah,
was a good
this has
story.
definitely been one of my favorite of the one shots. Like this is
Good
great.
story. Good story.
Oh, good. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. I felt like with the movie, I was very unsatisfied. I'm like, but why? But like, what happened? Like, I want to know more. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, humans fucking with gravity,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, I love it. That
that
was
is a
really
very
cool.
good explanation for why this would happen.
Yeah, was that inspired by anything specifically, like the robots in the facility and the? I mean, obviously, the moon's a good reason for water rising, but like,
Yeah.
what anything, or just did it just
I
spawn
think
your
that
head?
I remember the Time Machine movie. I feel like one of the times where he jumps forward, like the moon is breaking apart, sort of
Mm-hmm.
thing, and that was sort of
Mm.
inspirational
That's awesome.
for
That's cool.
that.
That's
And
cool.
then I was watching something like there was a gay pride parade where people had the robots with that they were
Mm-hmm.
controlling. I'm like, yeah, fucking creepy robots, 100%. Let's do creepy robots. The creepy
Love.
dog robots,
Yeah.
man, they are gonna take over the world.
Yeah, honestly, very fitting.
the 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 adolescent premise of first building a tractor beam and then pointing it at the moon, obviously.
Right.
You
Yeah,
it's
why not?
Yeah.
it's completely
What
camp.
could go wrong?
It's perfect for animated talking animals that are anthropomorphized and have to solve
Yeah.
problems.
I really want to be
Yeah.
able to ask this human why they have this in their house, but I never can, so I'll never know. But they give cuddles and
Yep.
food, so I guess they're
The
a good human.
hubris, let's chalk it up to the hubris of humankind.
Yeah. That's
Yes,
fair.
yes. Screwing with things that
wanted-
we don't
Yeah.
understand and can't control.
They
Yep.
wanted to stop it, so I mean, it must have been an accident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's important not to think about it too much.
Yeah.
And if
Yep.
it happens again, we know how to turn it off again.
Exactly. Excellent.
Well,
We're here to keep the human in check.
it wasn't an off switch; it was a reverse because of the invisible tractor beam that's pushing the moon back to where it belongs.
So we're gonna have the opposite problem.
No more tides.
Yep. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys, indulging me. I was just like, I saw this movie. I'm like, we need to play this game. This looks like a perfect role-playing game.
And it was.
Yeah, that was
you were
great.
right.
That was
It
an
was
excellent
amazing.
inspiration for a game. And it
Yeah.
prompted me to watch that movie, which I had not seen yet, which was good.
That's a good
Yeah.
movie.
It was a very good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Excellent.
And I did watch the end of it also because
Oh,
last session
good.
I had
Yeah,
missed,
last
I had
10
missed the
minutes.
last like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some encounters that we didn't get to that I had planned, but you guys were just so efficient with things.
The tumbling the robo dog off the cliff was fun. That was,
that was a good solution too. Like yeah. Definitely better.
Yeah. I enjoyed that. Yeah, we were not very combat effective, generally speaking. We were not built for this. Not built for combat. with my 20 brawl, I was not about to be fighting. Like, yeah, I'll just dodge and evade and annoy.
Your hit point tank was happy to take the brunt of that.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you.
Somebody needs to do it.
Yeah, it's a good thing Dog was there.
Yeah,
honestly.
if Dog was not there to absorb all that damage, we would have been in a world of trouble.
Hold on. 8 hit points is not a whole lot of damage absorption.
I mean, compared to my
wonderful.
2,
Relative.
compared to my 2 hit points, it's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Quadruple my health. Yeah, that was great.
Murder bots, cool. Yeah. All right, thanks for the game, you guys, and
Yeah.
I'll see you next time.
Amazing. Love it.
See you in a little bit for, is it